first heard the term sidebar when I was negotiating the multi-billion-dollar TV theatrical contract when I was an officer with SAG-AFTRA. And the sidebar is a sidebar conference in a court of law, a discussion between the lawyers and the judge held out of earshot of the jury. And in the spring of 2020 is when Michael told Archangel Michael, whom I work with in my psychic work, told me that I was going to be doing these readings for you guys here on YouTube, and now is the time. So these sidebars are these little conferences, short little tidbits of information pertaining to a situation going on in your life right now that's going to be my psychic channelings for all the 12 signs, and then we get a little bit of tarot on it, and it's just a little bit of discussion held out of earshot of the people in your life that this pertains to give you a little bit more information as it's guided. So enjoy. Oh my God, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to your sidebar discussion. This is going to be one little itty bitty detail about something bigger happening in your life right now. And I'm telling you, I got this song Sand with Lee Hazelwood and Nancy Sinatra. And it is so sweet. And your channeled message is to romanticize your life. Okay, I don't care what, it doesn't matter. I don't care what's going on, whatever this is, whatever situation you're in, the bigger picture of it is to romanticize your life. And what I mean by that is, let's just, even like the most, whatever the world looks at as like not successful or not interesting or not valued, you find a way to, if that's where you are, find a way to romanticize that, because it's like you have this dreamy quality about you where you have so much emotional power, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, that you need to put it somewhere. And I'm not talking about like investing into like a relationship or an outcome or work or career or even your family. I'm talking about your self-perception of your own life and whatever that is, romanticizing it. So even if you are, what she's giving me, that's so funny. As a teenager, I worked at one of the last camera stores in Chicago. And it's where they just sold cameras, and we processed film, C41, black and white, like we did all this stuff, like all old school stuff. And I was in charge of cleaning the movie film because we would transfer movie reels to DVDs. I mean, I was cleaning 16 millimeter, I was cleaning Super 8, and so I would splice the reels, the film together too, with the little tape and the cutting and everything. And I just remember sitting up there, it was like on the third floor, and the smell of vinegar, I love the smell of vinegar, but I just remember thinking like, oh my God, I'm like, this is like the Quentin Tarantino part of my life where I'm just like super into films. I mean, I was like auditioning a lot of the time. And so I was like, man, this is like so perfect for me. And I was able to sit in this little attic with all these canisters of film all around me. And I was like broke, like making $0 and like not getting any acting work really, because you're just like a teenager. I was not, anyway. And I still felt romantic about my life. And that's what she's wanting me to like convey to you, is that like, it doesn't matter if you, like what I'm telling you, like whatever there's a situation that you're involved in, or there's a relationship that you're involved in. And even if it's dark and it's sad and it's depressing and it's disappointing, whatever it is, you romanticize it for yourself. And I'm not talking about cognitive dissonance. I'm not talking about just escaping from your problems. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm talking about using your emotional power in a way that really suits you, suits like who you are. Oh, that's so funny. I just picked up the deck. Okay, let's go ahead and get a little bit more detail in this, because remember, this is just a little sidebar. This is one little detail of something bigger happening with you. So there could be a situation that's really hard. See, really hard. You're getting dumped if you're getting dumped, see all of those cute little dumping scenes in movies where the person's like crying and like eating chocolates. Oh my God, get yourself some chocolates. Get yourself a box of chocolates. What is more fun than eating a box of chocolates? Okay, even if it's like the cheapy ones, like get yourself a box of chocolates and like prop yourself up in a big pink pillow or a big blue pillow, or, you know, and get your favorite movies, or, you know, just go for a walk, go in nature, go by the water. You people love the water. You know, if you can, or even just draw a bath for yourself. Do what you have to do, and then tell yourself and look at yourself as like the hero in the story. And all the heroes go through those dumping, rejected, down and out moments. And even when they're winning at the end of the movie, it's like, oh my God, they have to go to the warehouse and like climb all the little warehousey scaffolding, and like the Terminator doesn't die, and it's like the T-1000 just melts into a pile, and then the freaking, you try to freeze the dude and he just like gets like, it's like one after another. Wow, we're just about up on your time for your discussion, for your sidebar. This is just, I'm telling you one little detail. The fuller readings are on Patreon, and guys, hop on, hop off, toggle up, toggle down. I'm just happy to like be there and be here with you guys. But really, the message is so clear that there is something disappointing. There is something that's like painful, but your message is to romanticize your life. Look at this. The devil, El Diablo, and the Nine of Swords. This is your downfall, Cancer. You have to find your way to use your emotional powers better in this situation. El Diablo, and I love this devil card because he looks kind of cool. He's like, I was just saying that I was actually just talking about this on Patreon, how I have like the Joker smile. Anyway, so the Nine of Swords, you could even feel guilty about something you did or didn't do, said or didn't say, something blew up in your face. I'm not here to make a judgment on it. I'm telling you that you've got to pull yourself up out of this and find a way to romanticize your life. Like Posh says, spice up your effing life, because that is how you get out of this. That's your detail. That's your detail. That's okay. Take this little sidebar and go into the world and pull yourself out of this. And it's a mental torture that you're torturing yourself with. So I'm okay. If you guys want the longer spreads, it's on Patreon. All you need is this little detail, because you're the hero. Like in that movie, that one last movie reference, like in The Holiday, when he's like, you're a leading lady acting like the best friend. I love you, Cancers. Mwah.